What's up, it's Jan, back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be my first of maybe 2, maybe 3 Hail Mary vlogs where I try to hit some reading goals before the end of the year. Hello, so we're pulling Hail Marys. Starting today for the last 19 days of 2023. 19 days left. It's scary. I don't like it, but I am ready to start these vlogs where I basically just try to hit my reading goals in the last minute reading goal things. You know, a Hail Mary, it's a football term. It's like when you pull a good move in the last like few seconds of play. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I heard this term once in college when there was a really good game and he pulled a Hail Mary, and it's just stuck with me ever since. Don't get it twisted though. I am not a football fan. Also, if you're asking Jan, why aren't you using a tripod? Why is your angle so awkward? It's because I'm lazy. I have somewhat of a game plan for this reading vlog, but it's not going to be solidified because I'm just scared to commit in terms of like TBRs. I just know my goals and which ones I'm the closest to achieving, which ones are the easiest to accomplish, etc. So we're gonna start with the most exciting, I guess. Joey's just about to walk in. He bought some hamburger buns. Oh. Hi. Hi. I'm scared to commit to this one the most, but I guess I'll mention it first because I kind of just decided today that I am finally gonna try to tackle House of Earth and Blood. Look at it. Oh God. I literally texted Joey. I was like, if I'm holding a brick tonight, don't worry about it. So this is for the goal of continuing my Sad Book Hours series. I think I did a couple last year, maybe not. I might have done like one last year, but in 2021 for sure, I started a series called #SadBookHours where I pick a booktuber that I love and I read books that made them cry. I haven't done it in a while and I really like that. I love crying. I'm a Cancer, so I love reading sad books. When I'm in the mood for said sad books, I tried to do these vlogs and I haven't done them in a while, so I finally asked Sid from Sid Bookworm to provide me with a list of books that made her cry. She gave me said list like 6 months ago, probably longer than that, but I finally looked into it again. I've been planning it for a while and this is on there, and obviously this is a chonker, so if I'm committing to this book, it's only going to be this book. Granted, I still bought The Death of Vivek OG by Akwaeke Emezi for like $2 on Pango today, if I happen to be in the mood for that. I do love Akwaeke Emezi's writing, so we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I gotta get my last nonfiction book out of the way for 2023 because I've been good thus far for my 1 nonfiction a month goal. I think I want to read The Creative Act, A Way of Being, because I've been eyeing this forever. It seems like a fast read. Pardon Joey's sniffling in the background.
Yeah, sorry, I was just outside, it's cold.
The font is huge. I chose this one as my nonfiction because I feel like my creative juices have been lacking lately, and like imposter syndrome has been a thing more and more lately, so I feel like maybe hopefully this will reignite some creativity in me. So that's a nonfiction that I want to get to in this vlog specifically. And then I'm hoping a classic, which, where'd it go? I literally just saw it the other day. Bro, what? Huh? Okay, I don't know. But I was thinking Northanger Abbey because it's tiny and I got the audiobook from Hoopla, so that should check off that goal because, oh, I didn't even say the goal, is read 5 classics in 2023 and I'm at 4 right now, so that would be nice to accomplish. Otherwise, I'll just be working on some current reads and I'm sure there's a goal in there somewhere. Oh, I also have my 12 Recs by 12 Friends. I don't know if I'm gonna work on it on this vlog though, but these 2 are the books that are left on that list, another chonker, so we'll see about that. But in terms of my 23 for 2023, kind of giving up on that. But I do have a few short books on there that I could maybe pick up if I wanted to. And then another, I guess, loose goal is, you know, get through the library books I have checked out. So there are a lot of options here. But I guess these 2 and the classic are my mains. And then I'm also kind of trying to read 31 books this month, a book a day type thing. So I'm trying to be strategic. And I don't know if I'm going to finish House of Earth and Blood in this vlog, but today's book is gonna be this manga, Tokyo Ghoul Volume 5. I know, this is chaotic already for me as well, don't worry, I hate myself too, but I'm almost done. I have this much left, so then once I finish this, I can have my book for the day, and then I can focus on this. That was my logic, okay? Jan logic. Such a long intro, I'm so sorry. But I think we're gonna go to the gym still, I believe. And when I go to the gym, I bring my Kindle usually for the cardio portion of my workouts, and on Kindle, I'm reading King of Greed, the 3rd book in the Kings of Sin series, and I gave the first 2 5 stars. So high hopes for this one. 1, it's a BIPOC author. 2, it'll fulfill, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts in my life right now, okay? But it'll also fulfill the prompt for Grinchathon, which is a month-long readathon I'm doing with my Patreon, with the lair. We're vampire themed, links down below. This is already long enough, so I'm not gonna say the whole spiel, but all the perks are there if you want to check it out. I would love to have you as a fellow vamp. We're doing Grinchathon this month for our monthly readathon, and one of the prompts is a book you've been meaning to get to this year, all year, or whatever. Meaning because, you know, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Huh? I know. I thought it was clever too. Thank you very much. But that's one of the books, I guess not all year, but since I started the series, so it'll count, whatever. Those are all the things for now. No promises that all of these goals will get accomplished in these vlogs, but we're gonna try our darndest. I read the Amazon sample of this and I annotated the first chapter, so we'll see how far we get. I will obviously keep y'all updated because that's what a reading vlog is. Hope you enjoy this video, and are we still going to the gym?
Yeah.
Joey got a gift. Mail time. Wow.
You gotta do it with some flair.
All the theatrics.
This is something that we both wanted. Seed by Anya Allburn. Okay, drum roll. It is from...
Who did this to you?
This cover is so cool. Happy Holidays from a vamp. Jessica Chamberlain.
Hey, the one who lives in the same city as us.
Oh, no shit.
I almost said it
You
up.
just said it? Wow. Yeah,
Aw, thanks, Jessie.
Thanks. Woo. We've been looking for this book for, like, ever.
Yes.
Again, it's like one of those things where it's like, we're hoping to find it in an actual bookstore.
It's the possession. Oh god, the main character's name. Authors need to pick less...
better names.
Yeah. Anyway, Joey's gonna make burgers right after we went to the gym. But you know what? It's fine.
Burgers are healthy.
I'm gonna finish my manga so that I can say I finished a book today. Ideally, I would love to finish this paint by number painting.
I think it'll be done.
But I don't want to do it tonight because I want to read House of Earth and Blood. But I do have Ring Shout. Oh, I'm listening to Ring Shout as well because it was recommended by one of my vamps, Brienne, and I'm like 40% in. That's what I'll be listening to when I feel like painting. But for now, I want to read physically, not audibly. Okay, this vlog's gonna be so long, I already know. Oh my god. Cooking with Joey.
See, it's fun to do. Get yourself a good pan. Alright, that's the key to everything. Get yourself a good pan, get yourself a good jam. You know, life's complete.
And then some buns.
Get some fresh buns.
Good morning. I'm 62 pages in and I have shed tears. Okay, so I'm on with Christina, right? Y'all saw the B-roll. It's 7 in the morning. And I was like, Christina, I love this character. She was just like, I know. And like, I saw in her eyes that something was gonna happen to this character because I was like, there's no way Christina doesn't love this character too. The fact that she wasn't enthusiastic about it is suspicious. And then I got there and I was like, I fucking knew it, you bitch. If you know, you know. Since this portion of the vlog is sad book hours, Sid book hours in this case, because this is a book that made Sid cry, but also Christina and everyone else I know who read this book. Part of that series is me, I guess, testing whether those books would make me cry as well, and this passed, I guess, and I'm only not even an eighth of the way through. I'm shook. Hello. I forgot to mention, I wanted to document this moment. I'm finally getting rid of this bitch. It sold within like 2 hours yesterday of me listing it on Pango. Not gonna lie, okay? I'm gonna be 100% honest. It kind of broke my heart a little bit, just a little bit, to know that these annotations are gonna be in someone else's hands type thing, but I'm okay. I'm okay to part ways with it. But I also sold my darling girl. Oh shit, I already updated this morning. Never mind. I guess that's the only update. Except now I can talk freely because Joey's awake. He's awake. Tonight, I think we're gonna go to my mom's house. I'm gonna do a load of laundry. And I also haven't seen my mom in like a week, so figured why not? Watch her not even be home. Every time I do this, she's never home. So we'll see. But at the very least, we'll get free food. Maybe I'll even use their treadmill and walk a little, who knows. But the thing is, I can't fucking walk with House of Earth and Blood. I can't even bring that bitch to work. My bag is heavy enough with my laptop and shit. I'm not gonna add an 800-page book, so. That's all packed up. Anyway, that's all. This is the fit for today. And there's Joey.
My fit for the day.
Doing OOTD.
Oh, what?
Oh, God.
Outfit of the day.
Yeah, outfit of the day.
Pants that I've had for years that have an ink stain right here, but nobody really notices. Sweater that I've had for even longer.
And shoes.
And
that you bought.
my shoes who don't want to last very long because the shoelace is already broken on this one. The backs are already ripped apart. So I haven't been fucking buy cheap shit.
He's struggling. GoFundMe for Joey's new wardrobe.
God, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go to work now and hopefully have a decent day since I woke up at 5:30 for once. Thanks to Christina. She didn't even have to give me a wake-up call. I did it all by myself.
Big girl status.
I know, big girl things. And I already had my coffee for the day, so I don't have to stop, and I'm just gonna drink water at work and I won't have a headache.
Everybody wins.
Everybody involved wins. Also, everybody involved is shocked that I'm liking Crescent City. Wow, this lighting! Okay. Hello, everybody. Just got home. We've decided we're not going to the gym. We've decided I'm gonna sprint instead because I really just cannot stop thinking about this book. Okay, I got my book of the day finished. I finished Ring Shout earlier. It was via audio. I finished it right after lunch, right after I saw some deer. I just love seeing deer at the forest preserve I eat lunch at. It just makes my entire day. Anyway, I finished listening to Ring Shout. Got some Panda Express for lunch while I listened to most of the ending. I gave it 3 stars. Listen, I told you I'm like a big character gal, right? Couldn't feel attached to any of the characters. That's just me personally. But I appreciated what the book did as a horror novella talking about racism and just utter hatred for a certain group of people. Also, what made it 3 stars is that there was some like fantasy stuff in it, and I wasn't expecting a fantasy horror. Like a Cyclops thing happened at the end, and I'm like, where is this coming from? But I appreciated what it was trying to do in terms of the commentary, and also there were some gory parts when it came to like her liver towards the end there. I was like, what am I listening to while I'm eating chicken right now? 3 stars, solid 3. So there's that. Glad I got another BIPOC author this month because I've been slacking lacking and now I'm tackling this white author, so that's cool. I still gotta schedule my sprints, but Joey's gonna make some chili. How many times have I said that in a vlog?
I know. Literally the last vlog that just went out. You're talking about it.
I still gotta finish editing my 12 recs because again, I went to Panda Express instead of editing because I forgot to bring a lunch or even attempt to bring a lunch. Not that we had anything to bring. But Joey went grocery shopping. I also wanted to show my new book sleeve for my Kindle. My girl Rachel from Happy Go Lovely Sleeves. Go support her. So this is my first mini from her because it was the only one available in this print and I really love this print. Like I love skulls, but I feel like I don't have enough items that have skulls. I don't know. It was time. So I got this, and it's also time to change out my Kindle sleeve because Joey's also getting sick of looking at my book bow Beauty and the Beast one, and I was like, wow, glad I'm not the only one. I also got This Is How You Lose a Time War in the mail, and I might try to squeeze that in before the end of the year because it's a short book, has poetic prose, and if I'm gonna do this 31 books in 31 days thing whilst reading this, I'm gonna need all the short books I can get, right? Right. Okay, so gonna take a Hello Lovely box photo probably because I haven't done that in a while, and then I'm gonna get on sprints and have a good old night. Literally all day, all I've been thinking about is this book, so I am excited. Oh! I had things to say about this. I wrote it down on my phone, but I remembered now. So this is looking good for many reasons, right? Obviously, live, laugh, loving. First of all, the main character, Bryce, her middle name is Adelaide. Like, that is a green flag all the fucking way. We all know how I feel about characters named Addie, Adelaide, Adeline. Like, that's always a good sign. So there's that, but also this feels like Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I don't know how to explain it because I don't even think, is that considered urban fantasy? I don't know, but this is. I don't know if it's just because of the angels or like the characters' like spunky personalities, but they feel the same. And Daughter of Smoke and Bone was 5 stars for me. So if this is 5 stars, can you imagine? I sure can't. 70 pages in and I cried already. Again, another good sign. So, okay, let's do it. Do it. Do it. I need an energy drink, I think. Or do you think I have enough energy?
Right now you have enough.
No, I think I'm gonna drink it.
Okay.
I'm exhausted. Nice to meet you. But I'm gonna edit a Patreon vlog tonight. So my book of the day is another unexpected one. It's just a short audiobook that I found. Binti by Nnedi Okorafor. I have literally like 11 minutes left, so I'm just gonna do some like rough edits while I listen to those last few minutes. I think it's gonna be like a 3. It might be a 2. I'm just not a sci-fi girly, and it's not the book's fault whatsoever. It's definitely my fault. I had a feeling I wouldn't like it as soon as I heard that it's sci-fi, but I wanted to try it, especially because Christina really enjoyed this book. And again, it was a short audiobook, and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to finish a physical book today. So yeah, I'll keep y'all posted on that. But in terms of this book, I started it this morning, as y'all saw. I got up at 5:30 this morning and I hung out with Christina for like an hour. But this is my nonfiction of the month. I think I mentioned that in the beginning of the video. It's not what I expected in terms of how it talks about creativity. I think I went into this hoping it was like Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, which I highly recommend. That book I need to reread soon because I read it audibly and then I bought a physical copy to annotate, and I haven't reread it since. But that book I got a lot out of, and there was so much inspiration and like little tips and tricks for like keeping your creativity fresh and fun, you know? And I thought this was gonna have a similar energy, but this is more like psychological, spiritual, in your head, a way of being, as the title states. It's almost a little bit woo-woo, but some of the quotes really hit. Like, my favorite quote so far is, ultimately, your desire to create must be greater than your fear of it. So it's things like that, and it's very fast because there are like a lot of blank pages. The font's huge, and there's like little, not anecdotes, but I can't think of the word right before a new like section of the book. The chapters are like super freaking short, so I'll be going through this pretty fast once I really get into it. But I read 84 pages just this morning, so that's that. And then I read a little bit, and by a little bit I mean like 5 pages of King of Greed. Still loving it, and I love seeing this Kindle sleeve. It's perfect. I didn't realize it has like little gold foiling on the butterflies, and it sparkles, and it's so cute. And then for this big boy, I'm on chapter 13 now. We are definitely in the mystery part of the book, which I think I knew going in that there was gonna be some sort of like murder mystery, but I guess I didn't expect it to be that early. I don't know, but I'm interested to see where that goes. There's just a lot of info and a lot of characters and a lot of creatures, but I think I'm still following for the most part. If I need to look back on things, I wrote like what I tabbed at the top corner of most of these world building pages, so that if I need to know information on the gates or Bryce's parents, the insignias and shit like that, I can just turn to those pages. So I'm trying to be strategic, I'm trying to be smart. Okay, those are all my reading updates. Like I said, I'm fucking tired, so I'm just gonna edit until, I don't know. I have 2 vlogs imported right now, and both of them are almost an hour and a half long. No, it's like less than that, but still, it's definitely over an hour. So that's annoying, but we'll do our best. I'll probably edit for, I don't know what time is it, 7:12. Probably to like 8 max. Like, I can't stare at a screen for this long anymore. My eyes hurt. We might go get some ice cream though, possibly. The night is young, and we skip the gym once again. It's definitely in the potential cards. Stars, the cards, all the things. Look it, we did indeed get ice cream.
We did indeed get ice cream.
Follow your dreams, kids. Cheers. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. I just got home. I got to leave work at 4:30 because I can't do math and I was over hours. I have some reading updates. We're about to go to the gym unwillingly. We're about to force ourselves to go to the gym, I should say. I have my Lair Lounge movie night for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the one with Jim Carrey, tonight at 8. With my patrons, my vampies, and we'll probably watch it at my mom's. One, because she called me and definitely misses me because she texted me and called me today for the first time in like a month, okay? Two, it wasn't available at the library anymore because I'm dumb and procrastinated. So we're gonna probably have to buy it, and I'm gonna make my stepdad buy it instead for the night, you know? And then my mom will be like, let's watch a Christmas movie, and I'll be like, I got you. I have reading updates. I read some of this, over 100 pages now. I just wanted to get past that checkpoint, you know? I don't know what book I'm gonna finish tonight. It's been easy to read 100 pages a day. It's just finishing books that has been so hard lately because I've been trying to like get shorter books out of the way, and then I think to myself, like, do I even really want to read these? Am I hitting goals with these? Probably not. So I might try to read King of Greed. I'm in it. Okay, in it. I am like 30-something% in, but I read a lot during my lunch break. 111 pages in. I almost cried at work reading this book because...
Yeah, I saw that last line.
Oh my
you posted.
God, this is so hard to read, but it would have been hard in the beginning of the year. If you know, you know. It's still really fucking hard to read. Like, I'm like invested in these characters, okay? I don't know what I'm rooting for. I don't know who I'm rooting for because the guy has his faults, but then he says all these cute things in his head, and then I'm perplexed. Like, do I feel bad for him that she wants to get a divorce? But like, all those years, he definitely fucking deserves a divorce. But at the same time, I don't know. There's just so much heartbreak in this book. But like, I really hope they end up together. They have to, right? It's a happily ever after. They have to. It's gotta come back. It's gotta be like a second chance romance. But the second chance trope wasn't in the description. It only said marriage and trouble. So I'm scared. Because what if she finds someone else? I'm scared. But no, they have to. Anna Wong wouldn't do that to me. They have to get back together. But I love this series with my entire fucking soul. I don't know what I'm gonna do waiting my little puppy dog ass for King of Sloth to come out. I think it's like April or something, maybe August, I don't know, but fairly deep into the new year. I have to fucking wait. So I might tackle her Twisted series, but I'm scared of that one too because a lot of people hate the first one and a lot of people say I'm gonna hate it too, but the second one is worth it because it's the Princess Bodyguard one. But anyway, I'll probably have to read that to like hold myself over. Anyway, so that's my update on that. I'm really into the King of Greed, so I'll definitely read that during cardio. If I do anything more than cardio, I don't know. Maybe I'll just finish the book. Probably not. I have like 200 pages left. House of Earth and Blood, I got to chapter 15, page 165. The last chapter ended with the conversation that Rune and his dad had, and that thing that he's hiding from his dad. I was like, oh, he's got a game plan. I prefer when we're reading from Bryce. I feel like naturally that's kind of an obvious thing, but I don't mind reading Rune's storyline either. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read more of this, but it would be nice if I could hit page 200 tonight, but I don't know, especially if we're going to my mom's. If I don't get to finish a book tonight, I'm just gonna finish 2 tomorrow. That's all I gotta do. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Because I'm also listening to, I started listening to Beloved by Toni Morrison. Had no idea it was narrated by her, queen herself, R.I.P. So I got really excited, but I was also nervous because I read Sula in college by Toni Morrison, and I really wanted to like dive deep into the text. You know, it was really fun for me to like analyze that text. I don't know, excuse my nerdiness for a second. So I was like, Beloved's gonna have that same type of writing just because Toni Morrison is Toni Morrison, you know. I've also read her short story Recitative, something like that. It was made into like its own book like 2 years ago, I think. Anyway, so I really love her writing. She narrates the audiobook, but she's like really soft-spoken and like breathy, okay? So it was hard for me to hear what she was saying in my car because my car makes noises. So I paused on that, and I'm probably gonna have to just follow along whenever I read that. So on my way home, I was listening to Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen, and I'm actually enjoying it. I had to look up what actually was going on though, but now that I understand that it's satire on Gothic novels and that it's a coming of age of like Catherine meeting this dude, and it's just a silly, goofy time, I'm here for it. I don't have to actually like really pay attention to the depth of it because there's not really any depth. It's making for a lot more enjoyable of a reading experience. Hopefully I can finish that tomorrow at the latest because I have like 3.5 hours left of the audiobook. And the narrator's accent is keeping it going too. And Joey's gonna finish A History of Fear tomorrow.
Yeah.
Did you get energy drinks?
No, but yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go now. I don't wanna for our love to be over. Is it our love or our lives?
I don't know.
I think it's love.
I think our lives.
Y'all, I just finished King of Greed on this handy dandy contraption. So many annotations, like I will absolutely reread this series physically. So the next one, King of Sloth, comes out in April, and it follows a character with the same name as my ex. So not looking forward to that. Damn, I missed a sock. Fuck. We're doing laundry, all my laundry, and it's like a month's worth. I just want to start fresh for the week. But anyway, King of Greed, gave it 5 stars. No surprise there. This was the type of romance that I had to keep reminding myself that it's a romance and there's gonna be a happily ever after. There were multiple stressful ass moments in this book. There were also multiple instances where I shed tears, okay? It made me cry at least 3 or 4 times, all the way till the epilogue. But then the epilogue did that thing that I hate in romance epilogues, but Anna Huang is an exception. It's okay. Lauren Asher, there were a couple times too where I was like, fine, I'll let it slide because I love the characters, love the story. But yeah, it does do that, and I hate that. I hate that. Why is that a happy ending? I've said this before. So Joey's not going to his Christmas family party thing anymore. Christina and I might hop on private sprints to hold each other accountable for like reading and filming and shit like that. So it should be a fun day. So that was book number 301 of the year. I'm still 1 book behind in terms of my 31 books in 31 days. Also, sorry, this lighting is like interrogation room lighting. I'm still on chapter 15. I didn't read any of this today. So this vlog is gonna end when this book ends. I hope y'all know that. So I don't know how long we're gonna be here, but I think I'm gonna read more of this tonight when I have my Carmilla video chat gathering with my top tier patrons. But if I want to get a second book done, I'm gonna have to do more paint by numbers and finish Northanger Abbey, or work on finishing the creative act, check off that nonfiction goal. But I do want to hit page 200 like I said yesterday, because I barely read this yesterday and I missed them. That's what's happening. Joey's making a crock pot dinner. We might go to the movies tonight after my Carmilla gathering, but it ends at 9. But we have free tickets because last time we went to the movies, the audio was bad in the theater we were in, so they gave us all complimentary tickets to like make up for it. So we might do that tonight and be night owls. But we'll see if we make it through. We're either gonna see Wonka or Godzilla -1. Sorry if you can hear out noise because the window's open. But yeah, I got a Patreon video up today, so very exciting. I did some paint by numbers earlier. I'm almost done with it. I'll worry about putting laundry away tomorrow when all of it's done. Been a good, relaxing day so far. I gotta film soon. Look what Joey made.
Now I'm struggling with my garlic bread.
Look, he used our ugly crock pot for the first time. But beggars can't be choosers. Look at him. TikTok, baby!
TikTok, baby!
It is 12:30. We've been reading for like 2 hours together. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Joey just finished A History of Fear and his rating is
5 stars!
Woo! Mission accomplished. And he's gonna put it on his top 10, he said.
Yeah. It took me too long to read it because I was distracted by Breaking Bad and I just wanted to watch that all the time. Hi. It was like 4 stars for most of the time. But then I got to all the twisties and turnies and it was a good time.
Hell yeah. Now I'm testing if this is what's messing up my stomach.
The bowl?
Can't even see. Joey's pasta? It's probably not. It's probably the Cheetos and the buttered popcorn that I ate last. Oh yeah! We went to the movies.
Oh, yeah.
So after the Carmilla gathering, it ended at 9. And then we decided to be party animals and join the masses of youngins and go to the movies at 9:30 to see Wonka because we had our free movie tickets from last time. We had complimentary ones. So we actually did the damn thing. We were home at like midnight. I regretted everything because I woke up at, well, not everything because I had a date with love of my life, but we woke up at 9.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to fucking read. So I read about 100 pages of this, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, literally like 96 pages of the Creative Act. It has some useful tidbits. Okay, let me share something that's gonna stick with me for a while already. Consider how different your experience of the world might be if you engaged in every activity with the attention you might give to landing a plane. Rick Rubin said, stay mindful, bitches. And it talks about the creative process and how you should just let things come to you. Oh, there was another one that was like, put the decision making into the work and not when to do the work.
Ooh, that's good.
Right? He used the example of like Albert Einstein and how he wore the same gray suit every day so he doesn't have to think about what he's wearing during his work time. I guess not the same gray suit, but like a gray suit. So he doesn't have to think about it, and it's saying like, put aside all the practical decisions so then you can put that energy towards
Shit that actually matters.
the creativity. It reminded me of when I learned the whole like action comes before motivation thing that I taught Joey last year, but like I still haven't applied that. But it's there floating around. In terms of the gym, I just can't apply it. Like I'm always like, ugh, motivation, but like no, you have to do it and then the motivation comes after because then you get momentum, you know? Same thing goes for art. An art can be anything. It's just your craft. So
It could be murder. It could be, you know, painting.
It's a great fucking book. And then there's also this term called demoitis. It's when the artist has clung too tightly for too long to the first draft. So like if you like obsess over, you know, just the beginning of it. Well, in my writing classes, they're always like, don't write something good, write something bad just to get it out of the way. Can you get your butt out of the way?
Sorry.
And then editing comes later. So it has such good things. And it's a quick book. There's also like, in terms of the creative process, it talks about gathering seeds and like not having to think about where the seeds go. You just gather everything. I was thinking of when I bullet journal, I don't pick my stickers right away. Like I just grab the stickers and then I pick them as I'm like, when I'm ready to like actually work, you know what I mean? And then there's like this list of like things that hinder the creative process. It was like habits that are not conducive to your craft or something like that. Oh, here, I need to tab this. Where's my, I'm just gonna dog ear it straight to jail, I know. But not taking the work to its highest expression, so like settling, and then thinking you can only do your best work in certain conditions. I'm so guilty of that. I'm like, I need to go somewhere else. Thinking anything that's out of your control is in your way, impatience, feeling you don't have the energy it takes, having goals so ambitious that you can't begin. Like I feel attacked by this list, okay? I'm learning a lot. It's a good time. Highly recommend. As long as you like go into it knowing that there are like a lot of spiritual things, not religious things, but like spiritual, you know, like the mindfulness and meditation and things like that. But it's not like a how-to. I don't know how to explain it, but it's also not like Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, but it has some elements of that. I don't know. It's good. Let me just, okay. And then I just want to say something. I made it past the 200 page mark of this big boy. I'm trying to get to 250 at least today, at the very least. I think it's reading faster again. There was a little bit of a lull there when she was like getting her nails done and then all the dudes were talking and just being bros and I'm like, Like, I don't care, bring back Bryce. And then we meet the Viper Queen. Surprisingly enough, she's like one of the only characters so far that I've been able to fully visualize because the descriptors were good. And like, Viper Queen, really? Already badass, right? But then she's funny. I hope she shows up a lot more because she's one of, I can't say that. It feels like she's only gonna be in this chapter and then she's done her deed, played her role, served her purpose, and then they're gonna move on. But I really hope she comes up again because I kind of love her. But all the other characters, for the most part, I've had to look up fan art. And then one of my friends, Ken's, one of my vampies, she was like, be careful looking up fan art because you might spoil yourself. And I was like, I guarantee you, I'll forget it in like 5 seconds because I don't remember fantasy spoilers too well. Thriller spoilers I remember for like years, but yeah, like one of the books I DNF'd 2 years ago was The Other Black Girl, and I made myself watch a spoiler live show because Jessie was in it, and I still remember the twist to this day, so I think I unhauled that book actually. There's a Hulu series, I think, or movie or something. Anyway, Joey's patiently waiting for us to start Gilmore Girls.
Because I can't eat without my shows.
He's one of those. He literally will not touch his food until something's playing on the screen. It's so fucking weird.
I know I'm not the only one, okay?
No, you're definitely not.
Hi.
Also, 2 very religious men who live downstairs.
we had these guys.
Shirt.
Oh yeah, so I'm wearing my famous upside down cross shirt, and we got these 2 guys who literally have a picture of Jesus on their front door. As I was going down to get the laundry, they were walking out and they looked right at my shirt. I was like, what's up guys?
Oh God. Did you say hi?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I was like, what's up?
He's so mesmerized by the tree.
Huh?
Hey. We are out here being productive, finishing books, folding laundry.
Finish that!
I still gotta get to page 250 in this bitch, but I think I'm gonna try to finish this, like I said, and learn some shit. She's gonna fold some shit, and that's all.
Just one more chapter.
Just one more. Good morning. So, I have to leave for work in like 10 minutes, but reading update. I actually finished this last night. I read like almost 300 pages of this all throughout yesterday, and then I just binged the last like half of it until like, I don't even know, past 10 p.m. 5 fucking stars. One of the best nonfictions I've read this year. I'm so happy that I actually read at least one nonfiction. There's a squirrel on the balcony. Oh my God, he's so chunky.
What?
There was a squirrel on the balcony. He was so fat. Oh, you can hear him. I'm so happy that I was able to actually accomplish my goal of at least one nonfiction a month. This was the perfect one to end the year with. It's exactly what I needed at this moment, especially because things with work in relation to things with YouTube, where my mind's at the moment, it spoke to me. So many pages, so many quotes resonated with me all throughout the book. If you are a monetized creator, especially, I feel like you need to read this book. Like, this is required reading to like put you in a healthy mindset one way or another, whether it's just in techniques to try out and apply to your creative process or being more mindful, like things like that. It's gonna stick with me. Like, I'm definitely gonna look back at some of my tabs, and I even dog-eared some pages, so that's how you know. But apparently Rick Rubin produced the Beastie Boys, Metallica, Slayer, and one other one that I can't remember. Oh no, my camera's flashing. Hold on, let me change out the battery. Okay, as I was saying, he's apparently this like music producer, so he has experience working with a bunch of artists, obviously, so he's able to like observe artists' behavior and talk about their thoughts and their processes and whatever. One of the last chapters that really stuck with me was called The Art Habit, and it starts off with, if you're looking for the work to support you, you may be asking too much of it. We create in service to art, not for what we can get from art. So then this chapter talks about if your art is bringing in income, then you really have to avoid doing it for the money and just focusing on and like remembering like how passionate you are and do it for the love of the art and not the money. And like that sounds like such a cliche concept, right? But the way he worded it, it was perfectly aligned with what I needed to hear, what I needed to see, what I needed to keep in mind at this point in my life, just because there are some transitions at my full-time job that I'm trying to make. So when that's all finalized, I'll let y'all know. My patrons know, so there's that. There's the whole like trust the process chapters. There's just so much in here, and it's in like bite-sized pieces. Like these chapters are so freaking short. Some of them are a page long and they like pack a punch. I just love reading about like creativity and art, and then the examples that he mentioned with like Andy Warhol and a bunch of like famous musicians, and really like grounding his concepts. It's just so well done. Again, at first, I admit I thought it was going to be a little bit too woo-woo for what I wanted to get out of this book, but at the end of the day, everything just like hit to the point where I literally want to like contact my art history professor from community college. I love that class. That was like probably my favorite class that I've ever taken, and a lot of those concepts still come to mind, and I still talk about things I learned from that class. Specifically, there was this one chapter about context giving meaning to content. I remember learning that notion in that class, and I literally looked up basically where are they now type shit, and I think he still works at the community college I went to, so I kind of want to email him and be like, read this book, because it made me think of that class. Highly recommend if you are in any type of creative field and you want to like see new perspectives, learn new techniques. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sweating now because I gotta leave soon. But I got up at 5:30 today. I made some coffee. I edited. I have 20 minutes left of my November cramming vlog. I have a dentist appointment at 5:45. So depending on when I get to work, I'll probably have about an hour between work and the appointment. And the place is only like 10 minutes from my job. So I'll probably work on that unless I work on it on my lunch break. We'll see what I feel like doing. But I also read up to chapter 27 of this. And I'm so sad I can't bring it to work because it's so heavy. I don't have room in my bag for this. I mean, I could bring a bigger bag, but I'm too lazy to like transfer everything. So I'm still trying to decide what book I want to bring. I'm at another crucial part, and Christina said that's the part where I'm in the thick of it, basically. I was like, I don't understand the hype about these men. Like, I just don't see it. And she's like, you don't see it yet, because Hunt and Rune both start getting their personalities around this time. And I can see it now. We'll see where that takes me and which one I prefer. Because like, I looked up fan art and they look the same. I don't know about y'all, but they look the same to me. So it's just a matter of their personalities at this point as to which one I like reading from more. Some of the chapters are shorter. Either way, I'm definitely reading it faster than I was 100 pages ago. So excited for this. I made myself a little schedule for like page checkpoints. Remember when I said I was gonna end this vlog when I finish this book? Yeah, that's not happening. I'm gonna end this vlog tonight. I just want to finish Northanger Abbey, so then I can check off my classics goal in this vlog as well. And then so for my next vlog, all I have to think about are like as many current reads as I can and as many of my 2023 TBR lists that I can get through. Specifically my 12 recs, because I only have 2 left. And then also my Patreon buddy read, which is Starling House. I keep forgetting about. And then I have to do my Full Moon Book Club Dead of Winter dedicated vlog for my patrons. So there's a lot going on, but for now, this is the goal for today. I have about 2 hours left in the speed I'm listening to of the audiobook. I feel like it's gonna be like a 3. I feel like it's just a cycle of pining over this dude, but at the same time, I mean, I was folding laundry while listening to it last night, so I was a little bit distracted. But yeah, I mean, once I learned that it's a satire on Gothic novels, once I like put my head around that, then things started making more sense. So yeah, maybe a 3. I might bring a library book just so I don't have to take out annotating supplies and stuff, and I am in the middle of Night's Edge still, so I'll probably do this. If I finish Northanger Abbey in a timely manner, I'll probably start the audio for Murder and Mamon, because I do prefer the audiobooks for this because they have the Filipino accents and everything, and it's just a cozy mystery, so it's easy to follow, even if I'm like half-ass paying attention, you know? Yeah, this is a Filipino author. Did I talk about this before? I don't know, but this is the 4th book in the Tita Rosie's kitchen mystery series, and this dog is just so fucking adorable. His name's Longanisa. This Filipino breakfast sausage. The first book is Arsenic and Adobo, if you were wondering. I also have the audiobook for All Systems Red by Martha Wells, and that's a super short audiobook. We'll just see. I don't even know how many books I've read in this vlog at this point. Phew. Okay, bye. Hello. So I just got to my dentist, but I'm super early. Hoping they'll take me in earlier so I can get home earlier, but for now we're updating the vlog. Sorry for this bad lighting. If I turn this on, it'll probably be worse. Whatever. I finished Northanger Abbey. I gave it 2 stars. Said in my review and on Instagram that I'm convinced that I'm still too stupid for many classics, especially via audio. It was fine in the beginning and I was following, and once I looked up what the point of it all is, the fact that it's satire on Gothic novels, because that was like like, I guess, one of the peaks of Gothic literature that time period. And then it was also coming of age. Then I put my mindset there. And then I just got lost. And I was looking up like spark notes, literal spark notes. Like, hello, high school? You know, full summaries, chapter by chapter, like what happened, who these characters are, which guy is which. And it just felt kind of annoying at times because people would get each other mixed up and then they'd be like, yeah, she's totally in love with him, but she was also flirting with this guy. And then someone else would be like, oh, a woman could not be in love with someone and then flirt with someone else. Like, that's just not how it goes. It sounded just like too much drama, which is not what I was expecting from this book. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, I figured there'd be romance in it, but I thought it was more of a, not a journey, but like a, adventure is too big of a word, like a metaphorical journey, I guess. And also just like mundane things in life. I don't know, she like traveled to this mansion, Northanger Abbey. It was hard to follow it from that point on. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It took way longer than it needed to, but I accomplished my goal of reading 5 classics this year. Oh, I do have an unboxing. I'll end it after the unboxing because there's something kind of exciting for me, at least. And then we'll end it when we get home. All right, I'll talk to you later. Hi, there's Joey.
Hi.
Making our dinner per usual. We just got back from the gym. Very short trip because I have shit to do. So don't mind whatever's going on back there. I don't want to talk about it. The exciting thing that I was telling you about. Oh, did I tell you? Oh yeah, for House of Earth and Blood, I read a couple chapters on ebook during my breaks at work. I'm on chapter 29 now, so I gotta annotate a couple things and then move my bookmark. So that's the update on that. I'm seeing the personalities now. I'm really curious to see which guy I root for because I can get behind Hunt and Bryce's banter. I'm digging it. But anyway, here is the haul. First of all, the most exciting thing is a lot less exciting now that I know that I have to fucking assemble it with all these screws. And it comes with a little screwdriver, not screwdriver. Yeah, a little screwdriver and a wrench. Like, bro, I did not prepare for this. I was expecting IKEA type shit. It's a spinner wheel, a black one, and I'm gonna use it for video concepts. I have a couple ideas. Like, you know, people do the spinner wheel decides how long they read for a day or whatever. I saw Katie is reading do it for pages a day. And then Kitty puts a TBR on here and spins it and that's the book she reads. I think I'm gonna do prompts because I'm a prompt-based girly, you know. I love a good prompt. We're probably gonna do a spinner wheel controls my day, or maybe Joey and I will do a controls our day for Patreon. And we can put like what to watch, where to eat, what to wear, where to go, coffee shops, you know, things like that. So we'll figure it out. But okay, here's more stuff. Oh, I got Joey socks. If you know, you know. He needed new socks bad, so I got him 12. And I needed free shipping, so of course I got tabs.
Individual socks or?
12 pairs. I got more tabs specifically because, well, 1, I needed free shipping, but 2, I need more of this color palette for House of Earth and Blood. I also got washi tape, so I am very ready to do my 2024 spread this weekend, hopefully. I'm also gonna film a journal a journal flip through that my patrons have been asking for like a year now, and I'm finally gonna deliver. And then I got this Gloomy Grove 2024 calendar. Listen, I used to buy wall calendars every single year on top of using my planner and journaling every single day. I don't know who that girlie is anymore, but we're gonna start with this because this is cool. Look at that! Okay, here are all the designs, okay. I think their Instagram is just Gloomy Grove or, oh here. Yeah, it's just at Gloomy Grove. I got a calendar because I was gonna buy a couple of these prints, but I thought I'd buy the calendar and I'll just rip them off as the months go by. And now we have art prints. There'll be a hole, but look at the back. Look how cool.
Oh, these are sick.
I told you. That's it. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because I accomplished, what did I do? What did I do in this vlog? I did a lot, okay? Finished my book of the month challenge. Got my little plush pig keychain for my next box. That was the prize. Did my nonfiction goal. I did my classics goal. I started my sad book hours goal. And I'm gonna count that as a win, even though I didn't finish the book. I obviously will finish the book before the end of the year, but also it made me cry. in this vlog. That's the point of those videos, is for me to cry. The goal is to make me cry for those sad book hours vlogs. So that accomplished it. I feel like there was something else. What else did I read in this vlog? I read a couple BIPOC author books, at least one. I read Instructions for Dancing, I read Binti. Yeah, holy shit, how much did I read in this vlog? All right, looking at Goodreads. Oh, I also started Murder and Mamun, so that's another BIPOC author. Y'all saw the B-roll, the dentist office? I started this book called Mourned by Men. 22 pages, goddamn, I was waiting there for a while. This is a local author. It's my office mate's friend's daughter. She got published and I followed her on Instagram. Oh, first of all, my coworker bought me this book. She went to her signing and she got it signed for me, personalized, love that. So I told her I would review it. It's by Katie Friendries. For a thumbnail, Greek mythology retelling about an Amazon queen, Penthesilea. Y'all, I'm really trying to be a Greek mythology girly. That's like one of my goals next year, like loose goals, like soft goals, like not in writing type of goal. I really want to read Clytemnestra. It's on the Goodreads Choice Awards. I really want to read that one, but some of y'all know I gave Circe and Song of Achilles both 3 stars. So I've been scared. But I also own Stone Blind, so we're trying here. This is the first of hopefully many that I read that I will understand and enjoy. Okay, so I read Northanger Abbey, gave it 2 stars. The Creative Act, A Way of Being, gave it 5 stars. King of Greed, I can't believe I forgot about that one. 5 stars. Binti, 2 stars. Ring Shout, 3 stars. Wow. Hold the fucking applause because I'm applauding for myself. Wow, what an accomplishment. I'm happy. Are you? Good. I feel like, I feel like Dora. If you made it to the end of this video, pick the first emoji that comes to your mind. Go.
Taco.
If you made it to the end of this video, put the taco emoji per Joey's request in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a vampy day. Don't forget to do some self-care. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.